Hello, Daniel here from Great Ocean Road Chiropractic with our first Movement Monday video blog. And what I thought we'd do today to begin this video series is to have a quick chat about movement in general and address one of the most common questions that I get from patients about movement when they're wanting to begin some exercise or movement or increase their level of exercise or movement. Now, in this day and age, you don't have to go very far to see a report or a study or some sort of research suggesting that we just don't move enough. And that is absolutely the case. Our bodies in general are made to move quite a bit. And in today's lifestyle, where we're driving heaps, spending heaps of time at the desk, and increased time on our devices, we just aren't getting enough of the movement that our body needs to stay healthy. One of the analogies that I use with my patients in the practice is that our body essentially is much like a hinge. And if we want a hinge to keep moving, particularly as it gets a little bit older and it degenerates a little bit and gets a little bit rusty, then we need to keep it moving. This hinge is about 35 years old, and the reason that it can keep moving and has maintained its range of motion, even though it's all rusty, is because each and every day it's been attached to a door that has taken it through its full range of movement. And our body's no different. If we want it to keep moving for years and years to come and to serve us well, then we need to maintain that movement over time. Now, the most common question that I get in practice about movement is simply, what should I do? And that's a really complex question, but what we try to do is break down the type of movement that we can do, or the type of exercise that we can do, into three main categories. The first category is your incidental or your slow and steady movement. The second category is some sort of resistance exercise or resistance movement. And the third category of movement or exercise that I often talk about with patients is high intensity or interval style movement or exercise. And over the coming weeks, we will look at each of those different options and how you can implement those into your exercise regime and into your everyday life. And we'll explore and unpack those a little bit more. So, we need to be really careful with our movement and make sure that we don't suffer from paralysis by analysis, where we sit around waiting for the perfect type of movement to smack us in the face and show us exactly what we need to do. We need to start somewhere and just get moving a little bit, and we will get better at it as we go. So enjoy your week, get a little bit more movement, find something that you enjoy or that you can regularly commit to. And over the next few weeks, we'll be exploring some of the more specific details around movement and how to implement that. And just remember for this week that no matter how far or how fast you are moving, that if you are moving, then you're lapping everyone that stayed on the couch. Keep that in mind, and we will see you next Monday. Thank you.